Welcome. This is a presentation about AI used in Greenland. So, first, we'll go with the definition of AI. What is AI? So, Kumar et al. In the book Emerging Technologies in Commuting, they describe AI as a science based on training computers to inculcate or basically teach human capabilities and intelligence so they can simulate human behavior. Basically, training computers to simulate or mimic human behavior as they would. So, learning techniques used by researchers involves analyzing historical data patterns, which is called machine learning. This is used in creating patterns that a computer can recognize and learn from. And then they can use that information to make accurate predictions on what outcomes will be. And they use machine learning and neural networks, and they can process large amounts of data like a human could or better than a human could. So in Greenland, they use AI. Scientists and researchers use it to study ice sheet data and monitor the ecological changes going on there with the ice sheet melting and the effects on their ecosystem, especially with the fishing industry. The government uses it to track analytics and environmental changes, and the state owned fishing company, Royal Greenland, uses it for supply chain management. And this allows them to keep their practices sustainable so that their fish populations don't go too low. So, why is AI important for Greenland? Well, they're having massive, rapid environmental changes that the ice caps are melting, and it's causing large changes to the ecosystem and the whole layout of the island. Uh, and this requires a lot of monitoring, and AI is being used to monitor large areas that humans usually wouldn't be able to get to, and is usually expensive and difficult to get to and monitor constantly. But they are able to track the fishing practices and the health of ecosystems of fish, allowing them to remain economically viable. They use them in the North Atlantic Ocean regions and the Arctic Ocean. This goes into the SDG, Sustainable Development Goal 14, life underwater. And they also use it to monitor the ice sheets there, and they're melting. They're measuring their rates of melt and glacial movement and structural changes across the terrain. So when it is used, they use it for remote monitoring. Um, Again, in areas where it is critical to remote but hard to get to. Greenland is also using cloud based solutions, which allows them to get faster data processing in lieu of using outdated technology that they would have there on the island. It's hard to get any higher tech there without it being um, prohibitively expensive. And they also get real time processing using satellites, and they're able to make faster decisions on how to prevent ecological disaster. And with the SCG 14, they're using it to track fish populations, minimize waste like plastic in the oceans, and support sustainable fishing, which is a large issue in the current climate. Again, over everything, we have advanced environmental monitoring, allowing them to track changes in the ecology and the ecosystem there in Greenland. They're also using it um, to keep their fishing economy sustainable, and they're using data driven insights to address the impact of global climate change.